Pakistan recent flood and climate change. In 2010, Pakistan was hit with extreme flooding in its northern part of the country, which resulted in the loss of 1985 lives and over $10 billion in damages and caused $15 billion damage to the economy. Failure to respond timely in rehabilitation of Afghanistan raised few very serious questions about handling such situations in future if faced by the country. At that moment, the federal government vowed to increase capacity and response mechanisms, but no concrete steps were adopted. During the end of June 2022, National Disaster Management Authority and DEMA in Pakistan issued an alert at national level about extensive heavy rainpours during monsoon. However, government and other national agencies failed to recognize its severity until the failure of timely response by local authorities. The lack of capacity due to inadequate flood management infrastructure caused massive damage to the national economy in pockets. This unprecedented level of monsoon, which is believed to be occurred as a result of extreme climate change, caused rainfall over 9 times than the average annual rainfall in the southeastern Sindh province and other parts of the southern region. This human-induced climate change resulting in an environmental disaster is considered to be the worst environmental disaster in the world in the current century, leaving 1/3 of the country underwater. Over 1,400 people have died and more than 33 million have been impacted by this disaster. Pakistan has estimated that this climate disaster has caused over $30 billion to the country's economy. Estimation of damages is feared to increase once the situation is stabilized. The situation is more severe due to poor management capacity of public office holders, stalled economy, and constant response required to recover from this disaster is apparently beyond the capacity of various agencies in Pakistan, and the country has asked help from other countries. The support required is in the shape of financial resourcing, technical assistance, and human capacity building. Pakistan needs to learn a lesson from 2010 and the current situation to generate a better response to avoid such disasters in future. Grassroots-level organizations involving communities and local authorities are required to generate effective response mechanisms and react in a reasonable time frame can support timely evacuation from flooded areas and humanitarian assistance. Moreover, at national level, it needs to enhance its water management infrastructure to manage excess water during flooding events and help with droughts in dry years through construction of new dams, water reservoirs, and barrages. At international level, Pakistan is clearly on the front lines of climate change and requires more support from the international community to cope with the challenge. Follow us for more